Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing another one disc only round today, but a little bit of a twist, so stick around. Alright guys, welcome back. Here we are again at Willow Mill Park for another 9-hole one disc only round. Today we're going to be using the Lone Star Armadillo. So this is actually a 1-speed disc. It's 1201 are the flight numbers. I mean, this thing feels incredible. It's in their alpha plastic. I can't say enough how nice their plastics feel. I mean, they feel fantastic. And this is a little bit stiffer, which is what I prefer. So this feels awesome. Let me give you a little look at the profile here. So very lid-style disc, very blunt edge here. A little pop top in the middle, which not all of them have this. So I'm wondering how that's going to affect glide, but I'm interested to see. Might be able to hear that, maybe not. But a little bit, so not too bad. Yeah, so I'm interested to see how this goes. So as the hole usually goes, off to the right over there in those trees is the basket. So I'm just going to move you off to the side so you can get a good shot, and we're going to do a little forehand up and see if we can get around these. I'm also losing the light a little bit, so I'm going to try to speed through this process a little bit. Not too bad, but just a touch. No, I turned it a bit. Get off that tree. Perfect kick. All right, and we're off and running. All right, guys, so we're in the second video now. Doing another one disc only round. I'm going to be working on getting, a like an actual full round with my full bag. That's the next thing I'm going to be looking into, probably the next video I'm going to be working on. Might do a full 18, might do a 9. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to see a full 18, you want me to break it up into like 2 different parts, just as 2 9s. So yeah, let me know. I'm excited to see where this process keeps going. The first video got honestly really good feedback, and you know, I was happy with all the support that it did get so far. I know some people might be seeing it now, some might have saw it when it premiered. So thank you guys very much, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'm very excited to keep going and see where this goes. And again, I do apologize. I know it seems like I'm rushing, but I am fighting the light tonight. So we're gonna see how quickly we can get to this round. Get in. Oh, thought I had that. Good putt though. Nothing to it, but just to tap out a par. Easy. On to hole number 2. Alrighty, we are on hole number 2 after taking the par on the first one. It's just straight down there towards that one tree right in the middle. I'll zoom in and get you guys a good shot at that then. I didn't really get a chance to talk about it at the beginning because, again, I am trying to get this done before I lose all my light. So the plan, I think, for these one disc only rounds going forward is I'm going to try and I have to either tie or beat 2 under, because that was the original score I got for the Texas Ranger. So I think that's what I'm going to stick to. Well, that was not good. I yanked that very far right, but that's okay. It's in the fairway. We have a shot. Yeah, so I think I'm basically going to just keep it to the 2 under was the benchmark I set. So I think I'm just going to stick to that, and we'll just see with whatever disc I do these kind of rounds with. We'll see if I can beat 2 under or do better. That just keeps it nice and simple, and it's a nice round number for this kind of small of a course. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I have a couple more of these in mind with other discs I have, but we'll see what I actually want to do, because I don't want to do like drivers and things like that at this course, because this course is just way too small for all that. So I'll probably end up just doing, maybe I'll do drivers at a different, like, longer course. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. All right, so we are kind of far back on the fairway here. We got probably about like 100 so feet in, so this was not a good first shot at all. I did pull it right, so I'm going to try to see if I can't just a little nice little soft upshot here. Absolutely parked. That was perfect. All right, just going to tap in our par. Easy enough. Hole 3. All right, so we're even through 2. We're on hole 3. Not so bad. Did want to quickly mention, I think I think I found where this disc is going to fit in my bag, and it's honestly a slot that I really don't think I had. For that like little upshot that I had back there, something I can throw almost full power fan grip like on a standstill, and just basically let it go to the basket and then not fly past it. And I think that's a really important shot that I've been missing for a while. So hole 3, up over top of this shed, and then probably about another 200 feet past that in those trees back up in there. So I'm either gonna have to go through the top little cutout over here, or I'm gonna go wide around the left. I think I'm just gonna go over the top because this thing is definitely not gonna get there forehand. So we're gonna go up top. Like that. That was a beautiful shot. Might be a little bit long, but pretty good. So as I continue with these videos, I'm gonna I noticed that a common theme that I was running into while I was editing the first one is that I do like to ramble quite a lot. Mostly I think that just comes from inexperience in doing this. I just don't know what to talk about, so I just kind of word vomit tons of things to fill empty space, which I don't need to do. So I'll still check in between some holes like this. Sometimes I'll just move between shots quicker just to kind of keep the video cut down so I'm not stealing all of your attention and your time. That was actually a really good shot. So yeah, just want to let you guys know I'm going to try to edit myself while I'm also recording the videos, so it's not so much just worthless speech and things and actually relevant information. So here we go. Putt for bird. All right, got ourselves a nice little birdie putt here. I keep forgetting to take my keys out of my pocket. I don't know. I'm one of those kind of golfers. I don't like things in my pocket. I don't know what it is. I just don't like things in my pocket. Throws me off. Nope. Released it low. Dang nabbit. Well, that's all right, because I can just walk you straight over to this shot while trying not to turn the camera so much that you guys start to throw up from motion sickness, and I'll tap in my par. You can't see the disc, but that's okay. One clip, done. Alrighty, we are even through 3. We're on hole 4. It's just up between these 2 trees here. I'll zoom in again so you guys can see the basket. So I don't know. I don't know what's with my putting, but I keep letting you things go low, or I'm just not getting my chest. I'm not sure. So it's all right. We'll figure it out. But here we go. We're gonna pump this through the gap and try to get up there for another birdie look. Probably par. Go. That actually might be really good. I'll take it. One thing that I'm still working on consistency-wise for putting is really focusing on my timing, as I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm falling over my putt because I'm like trying to release the putt after I've already pushed my weight forward, so I have nowhere else to go, so the disc just goes down. It's the same time, and that's the problem I'm kind of running into. I need to have my weight going forward and my arm going forward at the same time, so that when I get to the point where I'm like about to fall over myself, the disc is already out of my hand and all the momentum is already in it. And that's kind of something I'll have to play with. So that's all right. It's all a learning experience, and we will get there together. Well, would you look at this? This turned out way better than I thought. I'm 2 feet away. Beautiful. First birdie. There you go. 1 under. All right, we were able to pick up a birdie on that one on 4. So now we are 1 under through 4. We're on hole number 5. Basket is going to be along this walking path here. As it turns the bend there, it's going to be straight ahead. So we're going for that. I think I'm going to aim it a little bit right, and because this thing seems to have some late stability, I think I'm going to aim it a little bit right, try to throw it flat, and hope it just starts to pan back at the end. Most likely I'll put this on hyzer, which is still fine. Yep, I still put it on hyzer, but that's going to be all right. Go in. It's actually a little short. Not bad. I will take that all day. Man, we are cooking right now. Oh, it was a wonderful drive. It was a little bit short and landed probably just outside of like 10 feet range here. So it kicked probably about 15. All right, we're going to pretend I didn't just miss that. Almost. All right, so just another little interjection here. I just want to see, how'd you guys like the first video? A lot of people, like friends and family, got a chance to see it. Some people gave me some nice, I wouldn't even say criticism. They just gave me some really good feedback. They were like, yeah, it actually looks really well. The editing looks really good. The sound quality was good. Video quality ended up turning out pretty good too. YouTube side of things, it took a while to process the high definition side of everything, but you know, there's nothing I can do about that. That's YouTube. The rendering process actually went very quickly with the equipment I have, so I'll take it all in all. But yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys thought. You know, I'm going to keep trying to crank these out fairly consistently. The first video took me a little bit extra time to work on actually editing it because I'm kind of still new to the whole actual video editing and some Photoshop elements to make like the thumbnail and things like that. So I'm still learning. I'm still working on all of that. So I'm hoping that it turned out all right. So yeah, so let me know. All right. So we snagged another birdie on 5, right? 5. So now we are 2 under through 5. We're on hole 6. It's right up this little slight uphill here. This probably plays more closer to like 240. Yeah, I'd say probably about 230, 240. So just a nice little shot up there. I have my keys in my pocket, and I keep forgetting that. There you go. All right. Oh, a little high. Actually, pretty good, though. Whew. Man, we are hunting the basket today. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm not gonna lie to you all. If I would ace on camera, I would probably just be done with the video. Like, if a disc hit chains, I would literally just cut the video and just have like a screen that says the end, and I would leave. Because that, I only have 2 aces to my name ever, and I don't know what I would do. I would probably freak out first, so I might leave that in because that would be kind of cool. But yeah, like, wow. We actually ended up, I think, a little long. It ended up being just a touch over the top of the basket, but man, that was close. And again, with another, this one's probably closer to 15, 20 feet for a bird, but still really good. Really, really good. Whoa, that almost spit through. I would have been livid. All right, that's 3 in a row now. So now we are 3 under through 6. We're on hole 7. This one's probably plays about 240. It's slightly downhill. The hill kind of crests very slowly down towards the basket. It's right next to the tree over there. I'm debating whether I want to actually do a run-up or not. I think I'm going to do a really small, slow run-up. I don't really think I need a big one. Again, aim a little right. Let's see if we can hit it. I left it on hyzer. Sit. It ended up short. It's probably about 50 short. It's not awful. Could have given it a little bit more juice, left it a little bit more right, maybe. I think that's probably one of my biggest challenges right now, is trying to understand like actual aiming with the disc, because I know when I get to wooded courses, a lot of the time, I feel like I know where I'm aimed at, but the discs just don't go there. I think most people would say their strength right now is open courses in terms of like amateur land, because you don't hit anything, except if there's like out of bounds maybe. But I mean, you know, you don't actually like hit things that divert your disc off of the line that you thought you would put it on. So yeah. But yeah, well, that wasn't awful. It ended up, again, on hyzer like I kind of figured it would be. I'm still trying to work on throwing things flat. We're almost there. It's very, very slight hyzer, so that means that we're really close to actually hitting it flat, which for this hole actually would have probably been perfect. So we're close, we're close. And when I say close, I don't mean to the basket. I mean, it's kind of close. It's probably about 30, 35 feet. Something like that. Let's see if we can land another bird. Go 4 in a row. Oh, I thought I had that. I probably foot faulted too. I don't know. I think my eyeballs need calibrating. So that's like 40 some feet. So I don't know. I don't know anymore. Par. All right, so slightly disappointing par. We're still 3 under through now 7, so we're on hole 8. Basket is going to be over top those trees back there, but I'm not really quite sure how to get there because forehand is not really good with this right now. I think I'm going to try a little turnover, which is not a shot I'm good at. So pray for me, wish me luck. Oh, I didn't turn enough. Kick right. Oh, you kicked left. Well, that's going to make this hole a lot longer than it needs to be. Whoops. So I would have interjected in between those, but I was walking right next to the road and there was a bunch of cars. But yeah, that's a shot I definitely need to work on, is throwing, like, really forcing things on Anheuser. I'm not good at it. Wow. Do I want to do a little chip forehand, or do I want to try to go out and wide right? It's probably easier to go wide right. The only problem is it's going to leave me with a longer putt at the end, and especially with all this tree in the way. I think I'm going to try a little forehand chip. I can kind of bail out too, because that tree is only probably about 25 feet away, so if I just chip it up that little tiny tree, it won't be too bad. Or I can use the road. I meant to do that. We're going to go with that. I promise. Yeah, so forcing Anheisers is I'm not very good at yet, so that's going to be something that I'm going to definitely work on in the near future. And the other thing is shot selection. Like there, I took the extra 2 seconds to really try to figure out what I wanted to do. In terms of like, do I want to go left? Do I want to go right? It's those kind of small decisions that I need to get better at making, like actually on the course. Because I don't do that very often. Sometimes I don't stop and take the time to think about what I should do. I'm just like, just throw the disc. Especially when I'm not playing well and I'm really just like, I want to get off the hole that I'm on. I just kind of shut my brain down and just throw a shot and try to figure it out, and it doesn't work that way. So, small things that we just need to work on. All right, let's go tap out our par here. Wasn't a bad upshot. Didn't mean to do it, but it wasn't a bad upshot. All right, guys, and here we are on the last hole, hole number 9. Get that stick out of my way. We are 3 under through 8, so we're already so far set to beat the score of 2 under that we set with the Texas Rangers. So as long as I don't do something completely stupid, we're golden. So hole number 9, basket's gonna be right behind that big tree. I can see it from where I'm standing, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it where the camera's set up. So I'm basically just gonna little standstill hyzer on the right hand side. I talked about it in the Texas Ranger video a little bit, but trying to chip a forehand over here, I probably could with this because it won't go too far, but it definitely doesn't have enough stability to actually get around to where the actual basket is. So I think I am going to do this and basically just kind of give it a nice little fan grip hyzer, just right around that tree. Just try to pop it in. Like that. That's going to be fine. It skipped a little bit weirdly. The disc usually doesn't skip very much, but it skipped a little bit, so it's probably about 15 feet. Not bad. So as I walk up to this disc, I realize I'm actually parked, and I'm also realizing that I keep forgetting how far back the basket actually is from this tree. For some reason, I keep thinking it's probably about 20 feet to the right of where I'm standing now. For some reason, I keep thinking it's over there, and it's not. So, like, I actually threw a little short, which is fine, and then it skipped up to basically parked. So there you go. Course knowledge is useful when you have it, but when you don't, I don't know. I was going somewhere with that. I forgot. Well, there you go. I knew I was due for one. I was due for a bad putt. All right. Well, that sucks. It's a blow to the ego. But hey, you know, we still shot 3 under. Should have been 4 under. Here, I'll do it again. I'll make that putt just for you guys. There you go. Why I can't do the first time, I don't know. All right, guys. Well, that is 9 holes with the Armadillo from Lone Star Discs only. This is a fantastic disc, and honestly, I used to throw a 1-speed probably a couple years ago, and I had stopped throwing it, and I forgot how good these discs are. And I also, now that I've been playing for a couple more years, I realize why I love them so much and what unique spot they had in my bag. This thing, it is a little bit domier than normal, so it does have a little bit more glide. But that being said, I mean, you can give this a nice hard run from 150, 200 feet, and it's probably not going to go, you know, too far by the basket. Obviously, if you juice this thing, yeah, it'll go far. Obviously, I've thrown it on a couple holes that are longer than 200 feet. But, like, if you're just doing a little tiny, like, small run-up or standstill, just, like, little upshot within 200 feet, this thing is gold. This thing is money. And then this alpha plastic is a little bit stiffer, so there's not as much give, which is definitely the feel I like most. Their Bravo and their Glow plastic is a little bit gummy, but I don't mind it. But definitely this is my preferred stiffness of plastic. So I really enjoy this disc. This disc was awesome. Along with that, I've been putting it off because I noticed last time I said it too much, but YouTube spiel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really enjoyed throwing up these videos on YouTube and showing you guys some disc golf and just kind of connecting with you guys in a different fashion other than just going out and playing around. This is just another extension of what I can show you guys at disc golf and maybe get some people hooked, because I know I am. And I would love to see the sport keep growing the way it is, because it is fun. If you have discs, it's free most of the time. There are some pay-to-play courses, but I mean, honestly, if you go to any park like this, you basically you can play as much as you want, and no one's going to stop you, except for like police if you stayed past dark. But you know, whatever. Invite them to play. Maybe they'll play a glow round with you. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for being here. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe. All of which are free. They don't cost you anything, and they help me out greatly. It keeps me going and shows how much you guys are engaged, and it helps YouTube get this video to more eyeballs. So any support that you guys share or care to offer and show and share is very much welcomed and very much appreciated. So thank you guys so much. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.